Hi, Trish.
Hi, Brad.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
So, do you want to introduce this, like what we're doing?
Yes. So, welcome everybody to our... It's not really a podcast.
No, this is a reactions video, right?
Kind of a reactions. We are going to watch some paranormal videos, 5 to be exact, and going to react to them, but also maybe try to debunk some that are...
Fake.
Fake. So obviously fake. So many people think they're real. So yeah, why don't we just get right into it?
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, and like and subscribe if you like
It's
this kind of
free.
stuff. It's free. You don't have to pay for it.
All right.
Alright, so let's start off with this one. We'll also leave the links in the description below. So if you want to check these out, the original links, feel free to do that in their entirety. We might skip around a little bit. We're going to stop and talk about some of them too. So just keep that in mind. If that's not your thing, we'll just watch anyway. Just have it on the background. All right.
All right. What's this first one?
So this is a billiard room, I guess, kind of a game room they have set up here. And some stuff happens, so I won't ruin it.
But
for people that have not seen it.
like the video isn't. I feel like we should explain that for this one, it was like he's got the nest in his home, so this is like on a camera, like
Right.
Stuff that the nest picked up. All right.
Yeah. Do you want to start it?
No, you start it. I mean, that's creepy.
Like, that's like motion censored. That's weird.
I know. I
That-
don't know what that thing is floating. I haven't.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. The way that it moves, it's bizarre.
And it like changes shape too. Like it's kind of going.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's something close to the lens or if it's like because it looks like it's out past.
Well, even like there's some stuff that like came off of it, like just
Yeah.
now. Either that or it's like a reflection of the light.
It reminds me of like okay, so that's the whole clip, right?
Yeah. So if we kind of go back,
Okay, so this first of all,
the ball.
the
Right.
billiard ball moves,
Yeah. So if we kind
which
of
is weird.
right there. So like this little thing here, like that's obviously where that happened. But this is like creeping me out. Like this thing right here.
Yeah.
I'll just like kind of play it again. Of course. It almost like it moves towards a pinball machine.
Yeah, and it also looks like it kind of like, it almost looks like it disappears and then it comes back. I don't know what that is. Like I said, I've seen like that right there too.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I've never seen anything like that. And
To see, like, if I...
it's not a bug, that's for
Right.
sure. It doesn't move like a bug. So we know it's not a bug.
Oh, like,
And it also doesn't move like dust. So it's not a dust.
yeah. So, like, what I was noticing is, like, you see the stuff coming kind of off of it there.
It's like almost like separating, like, and then right
kind of-
there. So what it reminds me of is when I'm looking at like film from in the ocean, and
Especially there, like, you
yeah,
can see it.
it
just
almost looks like
really-
something when it's moving like something does underwater. It's
Yeah.
really weird, which is like this isn't underwater, obviously. I think this is real as far as like videos, you know. I don't know what is going on here, but I don't think somebody set this up to like, you know, fool people.
If it's a fake, it's very, very well done, and not to the point where you think it was fake, if that makes sense. Like,
Right.
it looks
The
authentic. It
the
doesn't
only
look...
thing I think you could explain is because that's like in the back corner there is a video arcade game, right? I think that's what
Yeah.
it is. I mean,
This on the right here, like right there.
And next to it, the one that comes on, like you said,
the pinball machine.
Yeah, the
yeah,
pinball machine. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, those, I know, like, will come on their own. So I think that might just be something it does.
Yeah.
Like those are, because that's like back in the day when they had them, they'll be sitting there silent, but then they come on because they're trying to, like, that's how they would get people to play, like, hey, I'm here. So that I don't think has anything to do with it. But the other stuff, the billiard ball moving, and then that, whatever that thing is, that's just, I don't know.
Yeah. Puzzling for sure. I'm going to say this is real.
Yep. Okay. So
on to the next.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to skip through this real quick, but this basically is they were doing this investigation at like a castle. I think this is from 2 different locations actually. And they got 2 full body apparitions on camera. So I'm going to skip this talking head here. This is the guy that originally like captured the video.
Okay.
So we're going to skip past that and go right to the good stuff here.
There we go.
You can see like the shape of a head, like a person.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, if we go frame by, like, you can see right here that totally looks like a face, like someone kind of looking over their shoulder, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not even their shoulder. Maybe they're walking this way, and they're looking kind of towards the camera.
Yeah, it's creepy. Another. Oh wait. There you can really see the person. Right there, you can see.
Yeah, I mean that's a total like.
So it looks like somebody almost wearing like a robe or something.
Yeah.
Like, was this like a monastery or something? Because it could be a monk.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is.
Okay. What else did they capture?
See, initially I thought this was like a bug, or like it was just reflecting the light. But when they actually zoom in here, you can see like what appears to be like the outline of a person.
Yeah. But you can see through them. That's what's weird. The thing with that video is that it's so dark and the quality of the video isn't that great.
Right.
It's like night vision camera and things look weird on night vision camera. It could be real, but I don't know. It's definitely creepy. I mean, I've been in castles and like really old places like that, and they're very creepy, especially like at night if it's dark and stuff.
Yeah.
So that. It would honestly be easy to, the first one's easy to fake because that could just be an actual person walking. The second one, though, you can see through them, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to debunk that one kind of at all because you don't know exactly where it was. Yeah. I mean, you weren't there.
Yeah.
So.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So, do you want to move on?
Yeah.
Okay. On the first one, are we saying real or fake, or we don't? Or the second one, sorry.
The second one? I mean, I don't know. I would have to say that second apparition that you can see through. You're pretty good at figuring out, like, when people have messed with videos. And
the problem is it was such potato quality. Yeah, quality that it's really just a blocky mess. And I tried to find the highest quality version that I could.
So what do you think?
I want to say it's real.
Yeah,
it does look real. Again. A lot of these are really hard because if you weren't there, seeing it with your own eyes, or if you weren't looking down that hallway and saw nothing, and then you watch video back and you're like, wait a minute.
Right.
Then that's kind of going to lead more credibility because you're like, I didn't see that at all.
But that's what separates the believers from the non-believers.
That's true. So.
Because I personally, I feel like people who aren't believers just haven't experienced it, because once you're like, you see something in front of you and it like disappears, you can't question it after
it's just
that.
like, well, okay.
And I don't care who thinks like, oh, it's that ghosts aren't real. It's like,
I think they are.
I know they are.
That clip I think is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So real.
So this next one, it's kind of one of my favorites just because part of me wants to believe it. So I think we should just play it and then like talk about it
as it's happening or after?
After, yeah. Let's just like play it because this is like one of my favorites.
So this is a compilation. This is not real time.
Right.
So that would be like about an hour and a half because he was basically... we'll just set this up. We won't say anything about it. He was streaming Skyrim online from a friend's house, and then stuff started happening. This was over Twitch, and this guy's name is Rubzy. Well, his real name is, I don't know. But.
Yeah, but the thing is about him is that he'd never done any paranormal stuff ever on his channel until this, right?
Yeah.
This was the first paranormal video that he ever did. Everything else was just him live streaming, gameplaying. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So here we go.
But yeah, that was the tragic story of my my bringing down of my dearest Lydia. Oh my!
I shouldn't laugh, but it is funny.
The fuck was that?
We should probably also mention that he's supposedly here by himself.
He's alone. Well, he's got a cat.
I'll just take all my headphones.
He sits back down. Yep, light comes back on.
Dude, the light, you just turned it off and it went back on? What the fuck?
So much nope.
Same.
Like I'm watching.
It's not like we needed, guys. It's not like we needed any sleep or anything.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Fuck this! Fuck this!
What the heck?
I love his
Scream.
Also, all right. So that's basically all that happened in that clip.
I'm sorry.
So I think I was trying to stop it in the beginning to say, hey, there's bad language in this that we probably won't bleep out because it's a genuine reaction. To me, that's a genuine reaction.
Right.
He's not like, oh, what the flip is that? Like, he's genuinely, like, starting to get frightened to the end, like, at the end where he's like, F this, F this.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely believe him. There's actually a second video, which we'll watch next time.
Because he goes back.
He goes back.
Because he ends up, this night, he ends up leaving, right?
Right. He ends up leaving, and then he goes back. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how long.
Like
a couple, at least
week,
like 3
weeks or something.
Months, I think. And I will say, I have seen that one. I don't think you have. But if anyone thinks that this is fake, the second one, he's either like an Oscar-winning actor,
right?
Because in the second one, it's so apparent that he's
terrified.
He's terrified to the point where like he almost starts crying. He's shaking. You could hear it in his voice.
Yeah,
it's insane. But like I kind of like at first didn't buy this. Like when we first saw it. But the
thing is that so it's hard to believe because there's so much activity going on and it's so like in your face.
Yeah.
It's also stuff that's happening that could be faked easily.
Right.
Because somebody else can be in there. You don't see like there's no camera in that room, so you can't see it in real time. Is there somebody in there turning the light off and
Right.
on?
Or is
Somebody,
it like a Wi-Fi light that can be activated?
Yeah, is somebody shutting the door, slamming the door, opening it? Just, was there something on the box that somebody pulled to pull it off the table? I mean, that could all happen. However, this doesn't make sense to me that it's faked, because he'd never ever posted anything paranormal. And this one and the video where he goes back, I think, on his channel, because we've looked, that's the only thing. He's never like posted anything paranormal again, right?
Other than when he was there the second time.
Right. This
it.
one and
now he's since quit YouTube and quit streaming. Like, he just announced it like a couple days ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
And but this happened last year, or
I think last year or 2017.
Okay, so
one of those two.
So anyways, I mean, I believe it. It's totally freaky if it's real. If it's fake, then yeah, like you said, he's win an Oscar because he's very convincing. Okay.
On to the next.
Yes.
And what do we say in this one? Are we fake, real?
Like I said, because like you were saying too, his reaction.
Yeah.
And the fact that when you just look at other things about it, like that, here he is. I mean, he's just a guy like streaming video of him playing video games.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Video games.
Yeah. I just, that to me is like, I don't understand why people would fake that. Just randomly have, oh, I'm going to set this up and then what? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. But
I think his reaction is real. Especially in this one and the second one. And even though having seen the second one, I will say it could be faked, but he doesn't know he's being like played.
So
basically.
You think so?
Either
what
like
you're
his
saying,
friends
it's possible
are
it's faked, and he's believing it,
right? Because
Okay.
nobody's told him. So I
Yeah.
kind of like that's the stance I take on this one. I
Okay.
want to believe it because it's. It's very. I kind of don't want to believe it just for his sake
I know,
because he
'cause
seems
it's
so scared. But like I
And I'm
think that it could be
laughing.
real, but I
Yeah.
think it also could be somebody playing a prank on him.
Yeah.
Just kind of like their version of punked.
If that's true, that's so mean.
So
but-
horrible. So I'm gonna go right in the middle on this one. I'm neither like real or fake. So.
Yeah, I would say I want to watch the second one, so next time I'll look at that and then see how I feel. All right.
On to the next. All right, so this one is a Honduran hospital. It's still, functioning, I believe. Not 100% sure on that. Should we just play the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's short, right?
Oh, yeah, it's like 15 seconds, something like that. That's just so creepy.
And that's it, right?
Yeah, so they kind of slow it down here.
So
That it almost doesn't look human.
yeah, it almost doesn't look human. It looks
It's got like an elongated neck.
Yeah.
It looks like.
and it looks naked. It's
Yeah.
just so creepy.
Okay, we'll back it up here.
I don't know what to think of this.
We'll just go with the zoom in one. The other thing that kind of gets me too is it kind of comes out.
It comes out, goes back in, but then just
And
totally
then
walks
kind of-
out like
Yeah, like we'll kind of go frame by frame here and see.
like
Yeah. So like
the way-
right there,
the
like
way
it,
it's peeking its head out there is, first of all, that's just totally creepy.
so like yeah, it peeks its head out even further there,
But then just is like,
and then just said screw it.
I'm
There's
coming
someone
right
there.
out.
I'm gonna come out.
I don't care.
I don't know.
It looks, there's parts where it looks see-through. Again,
Yeah, like when
the
it pops its
issue-
head out here,
the
like
issue with this is the video quality too.
right potato video, like that doesn't look translucent at all. That looks like it's just
Solid.
solid, and then it kind of popped its head out.
When it walks out, do you notice like when it walks out and it's like to the side, it's so incredibly thin.
Yeah.
So how do you, that's not like a guy. If that's a guy, that's like, like a walking
Yeah.
skeleton almost. That's what it looks like, but like not even like
and then
there.
it just kind of
It's
like
just the way
it kind of
it's-
goes into the hall, and then the
just
camera
creepy.
moves away, and then when it comes back, you can't really even see anything. So
Part of me is thinking, I mean, the reaction of the person, unless they didn't, because I don't know if they saw it on the video.
yeah,
If they saw it with their own
it kind
eyes.
of does
or if
because you notice they're backing up into the
yeah,
door.
but I'd be like, holy cow!
like, I'm out of here.
If I saw something, well, just when it peeked its head out the first time, that would have scared me. So I don't
Yeah.
know. That one, I would say, if it's faked, it has to be the video was messed with, because that's not. You can't just say that's a guy in a costume, because who
Yeah.
looks like that? Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
You
Not
know?
even Andy Serkis. Like, after a lot of
Yeah.
CGI and stuff, that's Andy Serkis.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, so.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I kind of want to say it's real.
Yeah.
I really feel like that. I mean, it's super kind of hard to fake. Again, though, the video quality can hide a lot, but I think it's real.
Yeah.
I think it's real.
All right. Was
That's
that
just creepy. We got one more.
Okay.
Okay, so before I even start this,
Oh man.
yeah. So this has been kind of going around for a long time.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember the origin. I think it's like Pakistan,
Okay.
or something like
yeah,
that.
I think you're right. It's like in the
So-
Middle East somewhere.
Yeah, so to kind of set this up, they were just this television company was shooting something for their TV news report, and it was about kids, something to do with kids or something. And at one point, someone runs across the street, and everyone said, "Oh, it's a ghost girl. They don't cast a shadow."
Okay.
So I'm gonna find the clip here of the girl running. Here it is.
Got it? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
So I'll just
so
play
just
it
play
right
that.
here. So one of the other things that was said was that the person doesn't. Let's see if I can find the actual video footage. Here we go. Something like they're like, oh, they're see-through. Like they're not casting a shadow, and they're completely black. Like clothes, everything completely black. Here's the thing, though. They actually do cast a shadow. That's my big thing. Is everyone is saying they don't. If you look at all the shadows here,
Yeah.
like the sun is obviously coming from like kind of that direction, casting a shadow this way. And if we kind of see if I can go frame by frame here, the shadow is so quick because the camera pans.
Also, looks like a girl, right?
Yeah, and so
She's
right
running.
here,
She's like sprinting.
she's sprinting, and if you look right here, as soon as her foot like kind of made contact with the concrete, you see her shadow right here.
yeah.
And then if we just play it, you can still actually kind of see the shadow, here
right there.
too.
Exactly.
So I think people really the camera zooms in so fast that you kind of miss it, and then but that's just honestly that's a girl or maybe even a young boy running across the street.
Yeah, it's just
That's it.
Like, I don't even understand why this is a thing, why people are saying it's paranormal, because there's kids playing, and she's a kid running
Yeah,
through that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why they're like, it's a ghost.
it's a ghost.
No, I think that's not fake.
It's not fake.
It's just mistakenly.
It's mistakenly people want to see what they want to see. The thing is,
Yeah.
there's nothing. That's not a fake.
Maybe it was a slow news day for them. They were like,
Probably.
They were like, we got nothing.
Well, you know, like in other countries and stuff, like they feel like the way they view ghosts and spirits and stuff is
Oh,
completely
yeah.
different than like
Well,
how,
especially in the Middle East, like if because they call it the jinn there.
yeah,
So it's it is a different thing. Like even like when I've been to Ireland, the way that they look at it can be very different. Like, you know, fairies are pretty much bad, you know, that type of a thing. And yeah, it's definitely, you know, a cultural thing too. It can be
Right.
very different than for us, like how even just like in America and how we view it. But yeah.
Yeah. So, that's not fake. That's just a girl running. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
agree.
No ghostly spirit thing on that one at all.
No, when you first showed me that, I was like, "Where's the ghost?" You're like,
Exactly.
"It's that girl." I'm like, "What?"
Exactly. It's just
Yeah, I don't.
so.
Yeah. Okay, so
But I think that will conclude our very first episode of what are we calling this thing?
reactions or
I think a tale of two nerds react.
Yeah.
Or Brad and Trish, a couple reacts. What? I don't know. If you guys watch this and have an idea for a title, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. Also, if you know of other scary videos that we should maybe react to, it could be paranormal, like ghosts. It could be Bigfoot. It could be aliens, cryptids, any type of like mythological creature. Let us know.
or
Like
just even anything creepy.
creepy, yeah. None of the true crime stuff. I can't handle that. That's too real. That's just too real.
That's my department.
That's your department. That'd be your solo video. But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We had fun making it.
Yep.
Like and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Okay, look.